see these things on TV, but you really don't understand the magnitude of it until you actually experience it in person.
They tell you to prepare for the worst in the ER, but I truly didn't know what the worst could be.
The tornado came within 50 yards of the hospital, and a whole path of homes adjacent to our hospital were just gone.
Everything looked destroyed right away. You know, it was in the middle of the night. There's water coming in. There's trees down everywhere.
It was a very stressful night, but everybody always comes together during trying times.
Tuesday, March 3rd. I happened to be the administrator on call that week, so I remember this vividly. I was at home, was watching the news, and saw that Middle Tennessee was preparing for some nasty weather, which is nothing new for Middle Tennessee. Probably 11:30 midnight, I started talking with the house supervisor here at TriStar Summit, and we realized this wasn't going to be our typical storm.
Just after midnight, there was a deadly tornado. It struck Middle Tennessee. We were affected here in Hermitage, Nashville, Cookeville. It affected a lot of Middle Tennesseans.
My car was buried by trees, and there was stuff everywhere. It was just demolished.
For myself and my team, more than 3/4 of us live in the Germantown area where the tornado hit. As I ventured outside, I can see a whole bunch of vehicles leaving the residence. You can see fires in the air. There was a loss of communication. There was chaos within the communities.
I was actually sleeping. I wasn't able to kind of grasp what was going on except kind of take care of the things I could control. And that was kind of make sure that my wife and baby were okay. We kind of bunkered down for the next 15 minutes and realized, wow, a tornado had hit and apparently our house was in the way. I think it was kind of a sense of shock right away, but I knew we were okay.
About 1:30 in the morning, I got in my car to come into the hospital, not really knowing the magnitude of the impact of what just happened.
We prepare every day for various types of disasters, and it's my responsibility to lead this department in preparedness, response, and recovery of any critical incident or event that might impact our health system or the communities that we serve. We established a chain of communication within my team and the division, and we began to initiate preparedness so that we can stand up and respond.
Our team here is definitely driven by our mission statement. Above all else, we are committed to the care and improvement of human life.
All of the senior leaders came in, and everybody went into action mode and figured out what we need to do to continue to ensure safe patient care during this time of crisis, as well as take care of our colleagues.
We were able to bring large generators to ensure that power disruption wasn't an issue. We were able to bring ice trucks in and water trucks, all to ensure that we can keep our doors open to continue to deliver clinical care to the patients in our communities.
We treated 34 patients as far as tornado victims. That was on top of the patients we already had in the ER. We had a full house that night.
We set up some cots here in my office. I spent a few days here, but it was amazing to see the teamwork come together from within the leadership team at the hospital, but also the TriStar division and all of HCA.
After the tornado, we recognized there was a unique opportunity to reach out to our colleagues in need by going directly to where they were. And so it's a privileged position that we're in to be able to come together through the Hope Fund and help each other with colleagues giving and colleagues receiving. It's a wonderful model and one of the best parts of working at HCA Healthcare.
Some of our leadership kind of said, hey Marty, the Hope Fund's on site, you should go talk to them. Just filled out a form, let them know what had happened. And then I think the next day they had contacted me saying what they could do to assist.
In the weeks and months that followed the tornado, the Hope Fund was able to help more than 70 of our colleagues with more than $40,000 and get them going on their road to recovery.
It's very important for us to come together as a community, as families, as friends. That's one thing that I've always loved about working for HCA Healthcare is that they have always encouraged us to volunteer and get out in the community and help others. So I had signed up to volunteer for that following weekend. When we pulled up, you could have heard a pin drop, but we actually had a chance to talk to some of the homeowners, and they were just beyond grateful. I think there were some tears that were shed that day just because of the turnout and the number of people that were there volunteering and helping.
I think it's wonderful to know you got people that you can depend on. People just come up and give you a hug like, it's family, man, we got you.
I am extremely proud of our team every day that I work with them, but the night of the tornadoes, I could not have been more proud.
People spend long hours here making sure that the patients were taken care of. It's really awesome to see everybody kind of band together.
To watch the Summit team perform under those conditions and the selfless acts that I continue to see today makes me beyond proud. The only thing that comes to mind is TriStar Summit truly cares like family.